Hi, I'm Joni Patry, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I want to talk about the month of July, but before going on, I want to make reference to what has been happening and still occurring, because on June 29th, we had Mars station. Mars is the planet of anger, violence, and war. And when it stations, whether it's going retrograde or direct, it has an enormous impact on the world. And because Mars deals with anger, we have to really be looking within ourselves at the anger that we have. And I know you may think, well, I don't have any anger, but anger is the whole issue of what Mars is bringing out. And yes, Mars is bringing out a lot of anger, because with all that's been happening in the world, it's concerning and it makes us angry that there's so much violence and innocent victims that are being attacked. We can't travel. We are consumed with fear when we travel. And security is so extreme, which it needs to be, that it has definitely made a lot of people postpone or cancel their travel plans. And this hurts the economy tremendously when one of the biggest money makers in the world is tourism. So you see, all of this is coming to a head. As I said, June 29th was the stationing. So Mars is now stationing and it's going direct, which means it's going to start moving forward faster, more anger, more upset, more violence. And I want to extend my heartfelt sympathy to those of the beautiful country, Turkey. I travel to Turkey quite frequently, and it really saddens me deeply to see so much violence and hurt going on in this magnificent country. Remember, though, that I have always said that Turkey is the place where humanity began. And therefore, this is the place where the most emphasis is going to be brought in terms of how this all plays out. How this all plays out politically, globally, economically. All eyes need to be on Turkey, because this is the place that is where everything originated from and everything will come together and heal from. So pay attention. This country has much to teach us. And if you have been reading my world predictions, or if you have gone to my world predictions where Victoria interviewed me, you will know that I made reference to Turkey at the beginning of this year, because this is the culprit and the source where everything is coming out of. So looking forward into the month of July, I want you to be aware that the first week of July, which we're in right now, is going to be violent. People are full of fear. The Jupiter Rahu is together in the sky, and this manifests great fear. And that we're being drawn to finding leadership based on fear, because fear is rampant. And we feel like we need someone who can lead the world and change our aspects of being so scared, so fearful of all that is occurring. Because not only is this about terrorism, but it's also fear of the economy dropping, which will happen as Mars speeds up. It's going to come together with Saturn in August, so everything is building. Everything's coming to a boiling point, and there's going to be many, many more events throughout the end of this year, culminating to around August 23rd. And again, there will be a very violent attack, I believe, in the United States around New Year's Eve, New Year's Day. So this is going to come to a boiling point. Things are about to explode. If you think you've seen enough with Orlando and the Istanbul Ataturk airport, there's more to come. Unfortunately, there's more to come. So looking specifically at July, I'm looking at this first week where the sun, the new moon, is opposed Pluto. This is violence. This is breaking out, fighting back at the controls that have pretty much kept us where we don't know what's going on. Secrets. Many secrets are being revealed during this time. The corruption that has been happening. Not only the ISIS situation and terrorism, but there's a lot of corruption that is about to be revealed. And in the onset of this political run in the United States, many things are going to be revealed. The way we view our country, the way we view the world is about to change dramatically. And here's another reason for this great change. Mars is coming closer to Saturn. As it comes together, there's more violence. It will be exactly conjunct August 23rd at 15 degrees of Scorpio, and I have made reference to the fixed star Antares, star of war. Furthermore, Uranus has just shifted signs. It has shifted to 0 degrees of Aries, and this is the point of the masses, the people. This is explosive. Now, Mars and Uranus are in a very, very difficult aspect called a quincunx. I call it a 6-8 or 8-6 relationship, which deals with accidents, explosions, and definitely death, okay? So looking at that, July 4th, which is right here and now, the new moon, we have a beautiful new moon, but it's in the nakshatra Ardra. And Ardra's symbol is a teardrop. It is quincunx Saturn. This is a very difficult, turbulent aspect. And I believe many people are probably going to be canceling their vacation plans. This is going to cause a huge change in the economy. By July 12th, Mars will enter Scorpio again, where it will remain till September. And everything's going to heat up between now and then. Uranus is going to station. Remember, Mars stationing caused this massive explosive event. Now Uranus is going to station, and this will be July 29th. What does that mean? Uranus rules earthquakes. So if we haven't had enough from man-made disasters, now what's impending is natural disasters. But remember, when there's so much emotion in the world, and there is a lot of emotion in the world right now, things get shaken up. The earth vibrates. The earth feels all of the repercussions of the fear and anger that is running rampant throughout the world. These are extreme, extreme times. So July 14th is the time that Mars exactly is in quincunx to Uranus. And then as Uranus is stationing throughout the end of July, we're going to have many shakeups, natural disasters, many. So also, I want you to know that this is a time that I want you to really look within. I went through a beautiful exercise using the cycles of the moon, telling everyone how you can use these cycles to find peace in your life. And just to give a quick summary, you can go to my website, which is galacticcenter.org, and read my spiritual insights, which I am really trying to make a spiritual message to help everyone understand what Mars is trying to teach us right now. Mars is about anger. And I want you to know, anger is not a bad thing. Anger is an emotion and it's part of a process of healing. But the problem is we feel so comfortable, uncomfortable when we are angry that we push it down or we pretend it's not there. We don't want to feel it. But the fact is we have to find what it is that we're angry about and connect with it and resolve it. So how can you do that? Take this exercise. Write down every day, beginning on the new moon, July 4th, begin to write down the issues and the things that make you angry. Write down for 2 weeks. At the full moon, at the time of the full moon, I want you to read everything that you wrote. This will shed light on the issues and the things that make you angry. And another thing, do not blame political leaders or people outside of yourself. Your husband, your wife, don't blame other people. Look at how you had a part in these issues of anger. And once you realize what your issue is, what you're truly angry about, during the waning moon, as it comes from the full moon to the new moon again, do things that are conscious and aware that can resolve these issues of anger. And with this, you will have a tremendous healing on the world. Because remember, everything out there is a reflection of what is within you. And if you can connect with what it is within you that's making you angry, you can have an effect on global affairs. It's that simple. And it is that real. This is the reality. Because once again, let me tell you, this month, many things are coming out. Saturn is squaring Neptune K2. The truth will come out. Things will be revealed. And this also goes in line with your personal life. As we move towards the solar eclipse in September, so many truths are going to be revealed concerning the government, even concerning your personal being in your life. Life is about spiritual growth and healing. So please take this opportunity to connect with what the planets are trying to tell us. Analyze and realize what the issues are that you're angry about. Heal them, and this will help heal the consciousness that is rampant and going on in the world. Now's the time. The astrology is telling us what we need to know and what we need to work on. So if you would like more information, you can go to my website, which is galacticcenter.org, and I also have an online magazine, astrologicmagazine.com. We have some of the best writers in the field of Vedic astrology that write in this really, really beautiful magazine. So check that out. Check out my magazine, astrologicmagazine.com, as well as my website, galacticcenter.org. And if you're serious about wanting to learn more about astrology, go to my university, which is the University of Vedic Astrology.com. Thank you.